Hello and welcome. My name is Ben, and this is Inner Space. Today we are going to be doing a somatic Reiki flow. So we'll be spending our time on the mat, doing a nice gentle slow flow, big stretches. We'll be holding some poses for anywhere between 30, 60, 90 seconds, and exploring the ways in which we can open ourselves up to Reiki energy through our practice. We begin in our cross-legged seats. We'll start by moving our chest forward and back to increase, decrease pressure in the hips. Just like this, now we begin to move our body for the purpose of increasing, decreasing pressure, so that we can start to notice the way that we get a little bit of twinge, the back of the neck and the jaw muscles. The way the shoulders come up a little bit when you go forward. Because whether or not this is easy or hard for you, whether you've been practicing yoga for 30 years or it's your first day, we're all the same. Everybody has a subconscious stress response that they have to pressure. And by simply just rocking gently forward and back, we use this one-dimensional movement, forward and back, to play around with the stress. We're just going to start to become familiar with the way that we respond. Maybe you're doing it without your hands. Maybe you can shake loose the wrists, or the elbows, or the shoulders, or the neck, while you continue rocking forward and back in this rhythmic motion. You're not trying to control anything. We're not going into a pose. You're simply just allowing yourself to experience and observe what's happening while you're under pressure. And then we'll get the same feeling now in a second dimension, where we go left and right with our shoulders. Bigger, deeper breath now. Feel the length on one side, the crunch on the other. Bigger, deeper breath. You're doing your very best to keep your knees down heavy, your lower belly engaged, your hips strong and stable. And if you like, you can start to exaggerate these movements with up and over. But whatever you do, don't get stuck in, oh, I like this pose. Not yet. That's not where we are yet. We'll get there. Right now, we're just in movement, noticing the way that everything is fluctuating. Now we can combine these forward and back, left and right movements into circles. This is two-dimensional movement. We're doing forward, back, left and right, and that's all. This two-dimensional movement feels like making circles, and if you want to rest your hands, you can do so. If you want to bring your hands chest height, you can do that. If you want to put the hands behind the back of the head, you can do that. It doesn't really much matter what you're doing with your arms. The only reason that we're moving in the first place is to just notice the stress response that you're having. And where you put your stress. Is it in your jaw? Is it in your eyebrows? Is it in your lips? Is it in your jaw, your shoulders, your belly? Where is it? Where do you hide it? And with the next breath now, we start to focus on our third dimension, which is in and up, controlled by the chin, up and down. When you inhale and go upwards, you'll exhale and go downwards. And just like this, it's inhale up, exhale down. How's the back of the neck when you inhale up? Can you do a little left and right up here? Exhale down. Big deep breaths now. You're going to bring yourself into stillness. You've moved forward, back, left, right, up and down. So now you have to use all of these movements to find the center. Where is it? Your sternum, your shoulders, and your chin. Where are you perfectly balanced? Right in the center. You can rest your hands. You could fold them in the lap. Doesn't much matter what you do with your arms as long as they feel easy and relaxed. I'll invite you to close your eyes for a moment. so that you can start to pay attention to the breath passing through your nose. Notice the way that it touches your nostrils and moves through the soft palate, down through your throat, into your lungs. Notice the feeling you get when you fill up your lungs, and the feeling you have when you have emptied your lungs. Notice the way that your chest expands and contracts with every breath you take. Notice the way that subtly your chin is lifting and falling with every breath you take. The way that your shoulders are pulling back and then rounding forward with every breath you take, ever so slightly, ever so subtly. You're still doing the movement, aren't you? The forward, back, left, right, up, and down. It's just only in your breath now. It's a lot easier to overlook. It's a lot harder to notice. So notice it. Do the hard thing. Do the thing that most people don't, so that you can be the person that most people aren't. Because you want to feel the way that most people aren't. In order to do that, you're going to have to notice the things that usually go overlooked, like the movement of your breath and the way that you are responding to even just your breath. Can you find your stress here? Isn't it odd that you have a stress response to simply sitting and breathing? Can you feel it in your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, your lips, your eyebrows? Do you have an itch that you're not scratching? Last one like this. And then we are going to separate our heels as wide as we can manage. Sit back in your hands. Separate your heels. Set yourself up in this shape. You can always use your hands to lift the hips up and scooch them forward and back until you feel ready. You should have some length here in the legs and just kind of move forward and back and left and right. Nothing new under the sun. We just continue what we've been doing. Bigger, deeper breath now. If you've got any stress in your belly that you're holding on to, I'll encourage you to take a big, dramatic exhale. And let it out. Now, as you start to go forward and find that deepest place that you can go to, I want you to tuck your chin down. I'm not looking at you anymore. Tuck your chin down. Stretch the back side of your neck. Place your hands in front of you to rest. Hold yourself still. Use this shape to elicit a stress response and start to notice where your stress goes. The jaw, the neck, the shoulders, the hands, the lips, the belly. Where is it? Now, the very first component of the Reiki practice is to simply acknowledge that you are energetic in nature. You are energetic and you are surrounded by energy. You can't see it with your eyes, but you can feel it. You can consider the way that lightning strikes, seemingly out of thin air, and we attribute it to static electricity in the clouds, but it's really just appearing out of nowhere. And I'd like to offer you this understanding that the lightning is really just an exaggeration of what's always present. That static electricity in the air, it's around you right now. You have it all around you. It's in your body. It's in the air that you breathe. Yoga refers to it as prana. It's referred to as chi or Reiki. It's all the same thing. But in the Reiki practice, we have a unique way of connecting to it. Where in the yoga practice, we oftentimes utilize our breath to find prana. In the Reiki practice, we are going to utilize our heart. And we are going to use the idea of power to describe the feeling in our heart. Now, last breath in this shape. Let's come up nice and tall. Very gently, very slowly. Sit back in your hands. And I want you to bring just your right foot into that long left leg. So that when you place your left elbow on your left thigh, you can take a look at your right hand and watch your right hand go up in the air. And then move your left ear towards your left knee. Here we are in our side stretch, right? You can wave this right arm around to find yourself. Where do you want to be? How do you want to feel? Wherever you end up, that's just fine. Hand behind the back of the head, hand behind the back, supporting your hand with your lower arm. There's all types of ways that you can present yourself here, but we are going to settle into this shape. Relax your neck, take some bigger, deeper breaths, squeeze the lower belly, and use your breath for the purpose of feeling into your chest. Now, I'll ask you to try to find your heartbeat, but it's challenging. Most of us are so overwhelmed with stress that we cannot feel the heartbeat. And so you're welcome to place a hand over your heart and feel it that way. But if you can feel it without your hand, all the more better. And I want you to start to notice is that there's all these sensations in your body now, like maybe the weight in your neck, or the stretch in your side, or the crunch on your left. All this stress sort of takes you away from being able to feel your heart in your chest. And so it is simply a matter of willpower for you to find the right pose where you can still take it easy, get the stretch, and feel your heartbeat in your chest. Because if you go too far, you'll get a good stretch, but you won't be able to feel your heart. And I need you to do two things. I need you to get your stretch and also find your heartbeat. If you fail to find your heartbeat because you're so concerned about your stretch, then you're not doing it. If you only find your heartbeat, but you fail to get a stretch, you're not doing it. You got to do both. Now, good news is, you don't have to be able to find your heart right this second. So if you still don't have it, that's great. Let's come on up. Let's do the left and right twist with the elbows to relieve some of this pressure on the side and shake out the neck. Take some bigger, deeper breaths and offload some of the stress that you're holding here. We need to take a twist to the left, over and across this left leg. So you will take the right hand and cross it in front of you. You see how I am twisting to the left? When you fold over now, it's the nose that moves towards the long left knee. You tuck, squeeze, and push everything out of your body and exhale to fold forward. Start to move around and highlight the feeling here in the right shoulder. Now remember, we're still going for the heart. Do you have it yet? It's going to take some willpower for you to find your heartbeat. A little tenacity. Keep searching. And in this way, I can ask you now, where does your willpower come from? Is it in your brain? Is it in your guts? Is it from your soul? Is it in your heart? Well, there's really no answer to it. You could decide anything, and I couldn't prove you wrong. But in our yoga practice, we take the understanding that the heart is the bridge between the worlds. Your heart is the bridge between the upper half of the body and the lower half of the body, between the higher mind and the lower mind, between the mind and the body, between the consciousness and the body. And so by focusing on the heart, you put all the pieces together. By finding the power in your heart, you put the power in your heart. It's not really there until you decide that it's there. But once you find it there, it will be there. You see how we're just playing games with words? None of this stuff is real, but it can become very meaningful when you ascribe meaning to it. Well, let's inhale, come up. Use the twist with the elbows to release the pressure in the body, the neck, the shoulders, the breath. And as you sit back in your hands now, you're going to pull on your toes. Start squeezing your thighs so that the heel comes off. You see how we can increase pressure here in the quadricep muscle, keep the knee locked, pull the toes, and lift that heel up. Now, can you bounce on your calf or lift the knee in the air without bending it? Now, if you have to grit to do this, you're doing it wrong. I never asked you to take it in the air so high that you have to force yourself. Instead, simply just do what you can. And whether you've got hands behind you or hands in front of you, whether your foot's all the way in the air or not, your knee never bends. You see, I'd rather have your leg close to the floor with a straight knee than your leg in the air with a bent knee. This is no good. This is much better. Bigger, deeper breath now as you allow it to just be uncomfortable. Can you find your heart? Can you take a bigger, deeper breath? Let the stress out and feel for the heartbeat in your chest. Let's use this up, over, and across to get the twist on the other side of your folded knee. Left hand's back behind you, right hand's out in front. Notice the way that the navel hits the upper thigh. Look to your left. Push through your arms, squeeze the lower belly, empty out your lungs, and then take a big breath and, you guessed it, feel for your heartbeat. This is step one. You are opening yourself up to receive energy when you feel your heart. When you are able to breathe in a rhythm and a cadence where you are capable of feeling the heart beat, then you will be bringing that prana in to the body, activating it, and having it invigorate you. You will be opening yourself to receive the Reiki energy that is all around you. When you can breathe and feel your heart, unconditional of whatever pose you're in or circumstance that you're in or life situation you're in or relationship that you're in, whatever you're eating, whatever you're doing, whatever time of year it is, unconditional of wherever you are, you can feel your heart beat. Right hand back, left knee drops. Let's take it easy here. Notice the way that my ankle is on top of the thigh. And I'm not pushing into my foot. That's not comfortable. I don't want the knee to touch the floor. I want the knee to get stuck so that when I fold forward, use my hands to support myself, I can treat this as if I'm in pigeon pose. The top leg is in that same pigeon shape, and I'm getting that nice stretch in the outside of my left hip. Exhale deeply, feel for your heartbeat, relax your shoulders, tuck your chin, let the stress out. Now, it may be that it's hard to feel your heart in your chest, but it's easier for you to feel your heart in your wrists or your temples or your throat. And so if you can grab onto one of those other pulses, that works too. In this way, you could understand that you have more than one heart. You have many hearts all around your body. They all beat, they all pulsate. Eventually, focusing on whatever pulse you can find, it will be easier for you to feel the heart in your chest. Come back to your stress response. Where are you putting it? Neck and shoulders and jaw and lips and eyebrows and hands and belly. Where is it for you? Wherever you find it, the solution is always the same. Simply allow it to leave out the mouth. Let it out. Let it go. It's not yours. Release it. That way, on your next inhale, you'll have space to invite the Reiki energy, the prana, into your body. Last one here. Let's sit up tall. Pull this left leg down. I want you to bring the soles of your feet to touch so that you're in your bound angle shape, soles of the feet touching. Heels touch, toes touch, flap your knees. You can always choose to separate your heels and your hips a bit so that this isn't so intense for you. Remember, this isn't about the stretch. It's just about eliciting the stress response so that we can soothe it. Relax the neck and shoulders. Find your heartbeat in your chest. Activate the power within. Search and feel for your heart, because once you find your heart, we can move on to the second step. Using your heartbeat in your chest to pacify and soothe the turbulent emotions that you'll feel in your belly. Now, it's not that your emotions live in your belly, but you can feel them in your belly because you are applying pressure to your belly. You can feel emotions in your hand if you squeeze your hand into a fist and then release it. You understand the emotions are simply the reaction that you have to the pressure. You're going to look for the turbulent emotions in your belly, and I will encourage you to close your eyes and visualize a body of water, whether it be a bird bath or a pond, a lake or a river. You could use the ocean, but that's a big visualization. You better be pretty powerful if you're going to envision the entire ocean. The smaller visualization you choose, the easier it will be to control. You could make it as simple as envisioning a glass of water. I want you to see the surface tension in that water. And I want you to see it as being perfectly still while you take bigger, deeper breaths and feel your heart beat in your chest. Now, the only reason for you to find your heart, to establish your willpower in your heart, is so that you can use it in your body. I think it's safe to say for all of us that the willpower exists as something greater than us, something bigger than us, something potentially from outside of us. Which means now as we take it from outside of us and put it into the heart, we can now utilize it in the body to pacify our emotional reactions. Now, very quickly, I want to establish for you that emotions are good. All emotions are good. Every reaction is good. It's the label that you put upon them, the circumstance that you're in, that could potentially be bad. You'll understand that anger can be good if it's coming from a place of hatred, because at least anger is an outward expression that will allow you to get that hate out of your body. After you finish with your anger, you won't have as much hatred inside anymore. Last breath here in this shape. You're going to come up nice and tall. Lean over to your right, so that when you place this right hand outside of your right knee, you can bring the left knee up and then down to the inside of your foot. We're doing a whole lot of work on the hips, aren't we? Forward, back, left and right. Bigger, deeper breath. Leaning to the right is easier, leaning to the left is harder. You're looking for just the right amount of discomfort that you can sit with and still feel your heartbeat in your chest. Relax the jaw, the eyebrows, the lips. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Take a big deep breath. Pacify the emotions. Visualize that surface tension on your water. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the discomfort in your hip. Feel everything. Allow it all to exist without labeling it good or bad. Just let it be there. Stop labeling your experience and just experience it. Reconnect with the energy all around you with your breath. Doesn't that feel better than anything else? Bring it in. Let yourself have it. Nobody ever told you how much pressure to apply to the hip or how soft to be in the pose. If you cannot feel good, it's because you've chosen not to feel good. You understand this, right? You're not here to get a stretch. You are here to channel the Reiki energy through your body, to feel invigorated and excited, to feel passionate and full of life. We are using the duality of this intensity in the hip to help us call it in. Bigger, deeper breath now. You're going to lean over to the right. Kick that left leg out. Bring it back into your bound angle shape. Lean to your left. Bring the right knee up. Drop the right knee down. Exhale deeply as you apply pressure into your right hip, or just switching sides. Reconnect with your heart, wherever it may be for you. You understand that as I ask you to connect with your heart, I'm asking you to connect with your body, because you are not your body. You are an energetic consciousness which exists outside of your body in some way that we don't understand with the physical mind. I cannot explain it to you because I myself do not understand it. I have beliefs, I have thoughts, I have ideas, but I don't know. They're all just made up words that resonate with me. I cannot prove anything to you. I feel it to be true in my own experience. And I would like you to learn how to feel into your body through your heart by pacifying your emotions, so that you could come to some sort of clarity about what you believe to be true about who you are and the energy that you are. In this way, we feel the heart so that we can feel the body. In the body exist emotions. In the body there is a subconscious, automatic, sympathetic stress response that happens. Last one here. When you lean over to your left, you'll be able to extend the right leg long. Put the right elbow on your right thigh. Take your left elbow out so that you open up the chest nice and big, and then right ear towards right knee. Extend this left arm up, over and across. Find that big stretch, but not so much that you have to hold tight and have stress so that you can't feel the body anymore. It's got to be easy and soft and comfortable. You've got to want to be in your body. If you don't want to be in your body, you're certainly not going to find that good feeling that you're looking for. You've got to want to feel your heart. You've got to want to feel the stretch on the left side here. You've got to want to feel the relief in your neck. You've got to want to feel the relaxation in your foot. You've got to want to do it, because if you don't want to do it, you won't. Because you are not bound to your body. You are ethereal. You are energetic. You can dissociate from your body whenever you choose and just focus elsewhere. So therefore, you must want to be in your body. You must exert your willpower to be in your body so that you can pacify your stress response, calm your emotions. Because when you can visualize that clear water, we can use the word contentment to describe your state of being. And when, and only when, you are able to find a sense of contentment in your body, are you able to move onwards with this final step in the Reiki process. Let's inhale, come up. Do your little twist to the left and right with your elbows. Take bigger, deeper breaths. Let the stress out. Left hand's going across the long leg. Right hand's going to the right. So you're twisting your chest to the right. As you fold forward over this leg, your nose towards your knee. Exhale deeply, let all the stress out, and then reconnect with your body because you want to. Let your breath move. Find that contentment, that clear glass of water. Do what you need to rid yourself of the stress which prevents you from wanting to be in your body. And then, last step here. Turn the lights on. Find the lights within your body. See it with your eyes closed. You feel your heart. You harmonize the dissonance of your emotions. And you turn the lights on. You're looking for a white light, a golden white light, a warm yellow golden white light. It's not so different than the sun. Every breath you take feels better than the last. You allow your breath to move through you. You allow the neck and shoulders to release their stress. And you allow yourself to feel the warmth of that golden white light inside your body. Now, it doesn't get more complicated than this. This is it. You've done it. You've found the Reiki energy. You've activated the prana now. Sustain it. Allow it to continue to exist. Allow it to pass through you. Allow yourself to make a mistake. Allow yourself to feel stress. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Allow everything to exist. Keep feeling that beautiful golden white light in your inner awareness. Keep feeling your heartbeat. Keep harmonizing the dissonance of your emotions. Keep the system going. Inhale, come up. Use your elbows, twist left and right. Relax the neck and shoulders. Bigger, deeper breath. Experience it like you are sunbathing. Basking in the glory of it. Hands back. Pull on your toes. Squeeze your thigh. Lift that heel up. Remember what we did before? It's about keeping the knee straight. It's not about coming high. I don't care how high you go. I care how straight your leg is. I don't care how high you go. I care how relaxed your jaw is. I don't care how high you go. I care about whether or not you can still feel the golden white light inside of your heart. I care about how you are feeling emotionally. I care about whether or not you can keep the lights on while you do your work. You see, this is just fine. This is just fine. You don't have to get stronger. You have to feel better. Use this shape. Come up over and across the left knee. Right hand back. Left hand in front. Here's the twist. Look to your right. Exhale deeply. Let everything out. Push until your lungs are empty. And then big breath. Reconnect. Heart. Belly. Light. Enjoy this pose. Feel it in your neck, in your shoulders, in your jaw, in your lips. Feel it everywhere you look with your inner awareness. It feels better. Every breath you take feels better. You can smile if you feel good. This doesn't have to be so serious. Imagine as if you really were basking under the brilliant, beautiful, golden sun. How would you be reacting right now? What if you were on vacation? What if everything was perfect? What if everything was going to be just as you want it? Let's drop this knee down right where it is. Remember, it's not about getting the knee down. It's about getting the knee stuck so that you can fold over it and access the right hip. Exhale out all the dissonance that you feel so that you can experience a sense of harmony in your heart and feel that beautiful golden white light all over the back of your neck as you tuck your chin down and let go of the stress that you're producing in this pose. It's your last breath here. And we'll sit up nice and tall. We drag the right leg down. Now we're all done. We're going to take a moment of meditation. I'm going to sit cross-legged. You are welcome to lay down flat on your back if you prefer it. I'm going to roll out my neck and shoulders first. Stretch through the places that are bothering me so that I can sit still more comfortably. I'll take a few big breaths so that I can let go of all the stress that I'm holding in my belly. And as I'm ready to sit still, I'm going to close my eyes. I encourage you to do the same. Now, I will not end this video without saying goodbye. And so as I am silent now, I am going to envision that I not only feel the golden white light of the sun around me while my heart beats, while my belly is soft and relaxed and my emotions are harmonized. I'm going to envision that I am the sun, that I am the generator of the golden white light, that it is coming from my heart, that my heart is the core, and that I am literally radiating golden white light. And I'm going to feel myself saturated in it. And you are going to do the same. You will stay grounded in your body while you listen to the sound of your breath passing through your nose. You'll start to take some bigger, deeper breath now. Start to open up your eyes a bit. Your goal from this point onwards now is integration and sustainability. To the best of your ability, you are going to continue feeling your heart. Continue harmonizing the dissonance of your emotions. And continue feeling the golden white light all around you and all within you. While you go about your day, while you deal with your life, inevitably, you'll lose it. You'll be disconnected. But the beautiful thing about this practice is that it's all inside of you. It's only real if you make it real, but it is always real when you make it real. You can access it like turning on a light switch once you're familiar with it. You don't have to spend time accessing it. It's just there for you. If you're interested in developing this practice, stick with me, and I'll happily guide you along the way. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again.